do? It's your boy Donnell Torres, and we back again with another video, man. And today I'm gonna be talking a little bit about this Kanye and Kim Kardashian situation, and just giving my take on it, on the whole situation of what's going on. Apparently, Kim Kardashian let their daughter make a video on TikTok, and Ye is upset about that. It seems like Ye don't want his daughter on social media platforms like that. I definitely understand that as a father myself. I don't want my kids on like social media and being out there like that, but in today's day and age, that seems like it's the most common outlet. Kids don't really play outside anymore. That's the era I came from. I came from when kids were still playing outside and still, having stick swords and all that stuff, and wrestling and stuff like that. So that was my era. After that, it was social media. So with social media, it's different because now everyone is connected through a handheld device, literally a phone, a handheld device. So times are different, and you either move with the times or you don't. But I do want to get into this. I'm going to read the report on this, because I do want to make sure I go over this properly. So, all right. So, give me one sec here. Okay. All right. Just had to make sure I was on the right page. Okay. So make sure my mic on the right thing. Okay. All right, cool. So Kim Kardashian's parenting squabbles with Kanye West are about to get even uglier. So it seems like okay, here we go. Kim Kardashian appears to have had it with Kanye West's public criticism for her as their divorce progresses. The reality star turned beauty mogul lashed out at her estranged husband Friday morning in a statement on social media, just hours after he railed against her for allowing their 8-year-old daughter North to appear on TikTok. Since this is my first divorce, I need to know what I should do about my daughter being put on TikTok against my will. The rapper, who recently changed his legal name to Ye, wrote on Instagram. He posted a screenshot of North from the most recent video she did with her mom. He also might have been making a snide reference to the fact that this is Kim Kardashian's third divorce. She filed divorce from Ye nearly a year ago. In the 7-second video posted to the Kim and North account 3 days ago, North and her mom spin around the camera while lip syncing. Comments aren't allowed on any of the account's posts. The recent video is one of fewer than 70 posted to the account since last November. It has more than 10 million views. You know what? I'm not even gonna read all this, to be honest. My whole thing is this, right? This is my whole thing. North is gonna grow up with a difficult life. Honestly, all their kids are gonna grow up with a difficult life. And they have all the money, they have all the status, the power, Essentially, they have everything. But I don't know what the mental stability of their kid is going to be. It could be good and it could be bad. But just the way that everything is going, everything is out in the public's eye. Like everything, you see everything that's going on in real time, and that's the problem with social media, and that's where this has become an issue, man. And I get where Ye is coming from. I do. You know, you don't want your kids on TikTok. You don't want your kids being influenced by the lamestream media, as some call it. You know, I get it. But also, I understand that Kim wants her child to be able to express herself. They live a private life. She can't really go out. She can't really hang out with friends like that. She can't really get too many friends. She don't really have, you know, people around her. Like my kid, he can go and meet friends, and, you know, he's not quote unquote famous. So he has the ability to do that. Their kids don't. So with that being said, I get it. You have to figure out other ways to express creativity, to be able to, you know, I guess, communicate. Because that's what we are. We're humans. We communicate. We're creatures that communicate with each other. So, but this is another thing. This is why, and this kind of dive into the RP stuff, right? The red pill, as they call it. That's why you need to be aware of who you have kids with. You need to understand the person that you are starting a family with. You have to. Starting a family, getting married, etc. You know, all these people are celebrities. So I'll give these examples, right? Look at Beyonce and Jay-Z, right? You know, they had their little outings, different things like that. But they ain't on social media, man. They're not on social media like that. They don't rely on social media. With the whole Kardashian Jenner family, they rely on social media for a lot of stuff. Their promotions and whatever they got, sponsorships, all that stuff. They rely on social media, so they have to be on social media because they built their whole foundation on social media. Jay-Z and Beyonce, they didn't do that. They, you know, did music. You know, they were able to do other business ventures. I know Beyonce did a few movies. Like, they were able to get it a different way. So it's easier for them to stay off social media because they don't have to rely on it so much. Kim Kardashian, she does have to rely on it. So with that being said, since she's reliant kind of on it, or she's just relying on it, then of course whatever comes after that is gonna follow in the same suit. So you having kids with a social media star per se, now though the kids that are in that upbringing, they're gonna see what their mom do and they're want to emulate that. I can see that North probably want to emulate what her mom does, which is social media marketing. It looks fun. So, and with that, on top of that, she can't really go out and meet friends like that. She can't really communicate with that. So I see how North would want to be a part of that with her mom. So it's very difficult. It's a very difficult situation. You know, my whole thing to Ye is, bro, you decided to make a family with this woman. You know, you didn't choose a normal average day, girl that's going to college to marry and have a family with. You decided to go with Kim Kardashian, bruh. Like, even me personally, I know that's not that if I was rich or whatever, like, that wouldn't be the move for me, man. Just based on the history and the dynamic of how she created a name for herself. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but as a man, you have to realize what you're getting into ahead of the game. When you start a family, you marry someone, you need to know off rip exactly what you're getting into. You don't want your daughter on social media, but your wife is a social media star, a reality star, all that stuff, but you don't want your kid on that. What can you do about that? There's not much you can do about that. Now, Ye shouldn't have really gone on social media and tried to, put the whole thing on blast. For him to put the account on his Instagram, that was a really dumb move, because now I didn't even know anything about this page. So now he posted it online, and now it's getting even more, probably way more followers. Like, the followers probably quadrupled. So, I don't know if he's doing that because he wants people to report the page or what, but, from my understanding, TikTok has the little, you can't create videos, or you can't have an account if you're under 12. But the thing is, it's Kim and North's page, so there is a little gray area with that, because I know a lot of pages that it's like the parent and the kid, the parent and the kid duo. So since this is a parent and a kid duo, I don't think this page is gonna get shut down. I do wish that Kanye didn't really put the account on blast. He should have reached out to like some attorneys and stuff like that. It just, when it comes to this, man, you have to stand your ground. You can't you can't put your information on blast. That's the one thing you don't want to do, especially as a guy, as a man. You don't want to put your information out there. A lot of females do things like that. Dudes, we don't do things like that. I don't put my information. If I'm going through something, I don't put it on social media. It's just, why do I need to do that? There's no reason why. For people to like it and click on it and comment, nah, bro. Like, I'll figure it out a different way. There's always a solution to the situation. I don't want my business all out there, man. It's just not me. So some people do it, and I've sent, posted subliminals before, but I rarely even do that. It's just, social media is a platform that, you see people's posts and like and comment and stuff like that. So, it's just, I don't know, man. I feel bad for Ye, I do, but this whole situation is getting out of hand, and I just hate to see it get worse, because at the end of the day, the person that really suffers is the kids. The kids are the one that really suffer, and no one seems to care about that. Everyone seems to care about their own well-being and what they want, but at the end of the day, you have to do what's best for the kid. They both dealing with some stuff. It's a tough situation that Ye is in. If he don't want his kids on TikTok, ultimately, I'm pretty sure there's a way he can get that taken care of, but she's the mother, man. And when it comes down to the mothers have the majority of the power. As a father, we do have authority. Authority, it should be half and half, but it's always favored towards the mother. Like, that's just the reality of it. There's always more favoritism towards the mother. Whether you're active or not, or whatever the situation have you. Dads always get kind of like the low end of the stick. In rare occasions, it can be even. In very rare occasions, the father have a higher end on of the spectrum, but the mom has to be in a freaking terrible situation for the dad to kind of win over on that. And with that being said, the dad has to be freaking at tip top shape, like all the way down the board, and then the mom has to be in a terrible state all the way down the board, all the way down the list. So that's the only way that works. But yeah, man, this is tough. This is a tough situation. I hope Ye figure it out. I hope Ye stop posting online, because he really need to stop doing that. All these years Ye been a private person. Now all of a sudden it's just like all his stuff is out there, man, and it's bad, man. It's bad. But what can you do? I really hope they are able to resolve this and get this taken care of. But fellas, always remember, always understand the type of female that you're dealing with, that you're getting married to, taken seriously, having kids with. Because if she a chick that parties and drinks and do all this this extra stuff, and post stuff online all the time, it's gonna be the same, bruh. It's gonna be the same. And don't let your lust and your feelings cloud the reality of the situation. So that's all I got to say, man. Anyway, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the boy, and stay true, stay heard. Fatherhood family, we out. Yeah.